So it's now that time of year where I have to compile my favorite movies of the year, and I thought I would just do a top five. I didn't get to see as much movies as I wanted to this year, but the movies I did see, there were definitely clear standouts for me and movies I really connected with. So this is all, keep in mind, just my personal opinion. Your top five might be different from mine. It's just the movies that connected with me the most. So let's start off with number five. I'm just going to go off my list here off my phone. Number five, I have at Logan. Logan was a movie I had really, really high expectations for because I knew going into it, this is going to be Hugh Jackman's last go at Wolverine. So I had huge expectations for this movie. And did it meet it? It absolutely did. I thought this was a great take at not only Wolverine's story, but the superhero genre in general. It's more of a country, or I mean, not a country, but like a Western film. And it's really dark, it's really gritty. It shows Professor X and Wolverine at kind of their low points. I mean, they're really, really beaten up and trying to figure out how to make it. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful story for both of these characters. And what a way to go out. This is a great legacy for Hugh Jackman to leave behind, and he will be remembered in this role forever. It was an awesome movie. Number four, I have at Disaster Artist. And I didn't know what to expect going into this movie at all. I hadn't seen The Room, and this movie really knocked me on my ass. I mean, it was such a powerful movie. James Franco absolutely kills it as Tommy Wiseau. I mean, this was not only just a comedy, but everything about it was just so heartfelt and had a really, really great message on like companionship and never giving up on your dreams, no matter what life throws at you, no matter what someone tells you. This is an amazing movie. I mean, absolutely loved it. Number three, I have at Wonder Woman, and not only was it the best DCU movie so far, I think it's one of the best superhero films ever. I mean, I think it's not only just a super, super good character story, it is a great depiction of what it means to learn different things about different cultures, and how to, work with another person and learn from each other. It's just a great development story for Diana and Steve Trevor. It was absolutely beautiful. And this movie was the only movie this year that brought me to tears. I loved it so much, and I just ate up the soundtrack as well. I mean, everything about this movie spoke to me. It's so good. I love this movie, and I cannot recommend it enough. Number two, I have Coco. Another one, actually, I didn't know what to expect. I know Pixar movies are really, really good, usually. So I just expected a solidly entertaining film. And that's what I got plus more. I mean, this is a really, really captivating tale of a boy trying to figure out how to learn his place and to really figure out how to be a musician and learn more about his family. And it's just a great story. The CGI and the animation in this movie were just top of the line. I mean, there were so many moments in this movie where I felt like they took a physical camera and brought it into a computer-generated world. It was just so beautiful in the way they told this story and shot it. Mesmerizing film. The music in it is fantastic. This is one of the other movies that really got to me, and most of the people in the theater were tearing up. I mean, it was noticeable that this movie really affected people. So yeah, that's number two for me, easily. And then number one is the movie It. Now, I haven't seen a movie theater this packed in so long. you can definitely tell people are really huge fans of the source material. And this is one of the only movies where I went to it and they actually did trivia, and like where the staff of the movie theater, got the audience involved, and they did a trivia for the whole theater and stuff. It was everyone involved with showing the movie and going to see the movie were super into it. And so not only was that really awesome, but the actual movie was amazing. It is by nature a horror film, but there is also a lot of character development, a lot of another great story of companionship, and a kind of a coming of age movie. Really beautiful story. There's a lot of great laughs in this movie. There's a lot of great comedy. It's just such a well packaged movie. There's so much to it, a lot of great depth, and it makes me super excited for the second part. I'm really, really stoked for that. Yeah, it's one of my all-time favorite horror movies for sure. I love this adaptation of the Stephen King novel. So yeah, that's my top 5, guys. What are your top 5? Put them in the comments below. I'd be interested to read them. And yeah, that's my top 5. So here's my music tip number 2. As I started in the last video, I'm doing this music tip series as I think it will be really fun for me to produce content like this, and I think it'll be helpful for people that that need some advice to kind of kick up their music productivity or whatnot. So my second music tip is to invest in new music. And what I mean by that is that you might have your comfort zone of artists that you listen to, but you should branch out. You should actively try to seek new music. Good ways of doing that is throwing on Pandora, and whenever like a new artist or a new song comes on that you've never heard of before, and it kind of intrigues you, write it down and buy it. Buy that song, buy that artist's album. I find that if you buy the music that you're interested in, you get more out of it. So yeah, I think that's really helpful. It might help you learn new things if you're trying to learn stuff. So yeah, invest in new music, and I think it'll be really helpful for you. So guys, that's my top 5. Let me hear your top 5 once again in the comments below. Do you have any music tips as well? I'd be interested to read those also. So leave a comment below, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you at the movies.